What's up YouTube and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I will be finishing The Lady in Wait, and apparently walking and talking is much better than sitting down and talking. So for the next 28 minutes, I think that is, I can't see, I'm kind of standing away from my monitor. So for the next 28 minutes I'm going to be standing up. So we'll see how that goes. And like always, I'm not going to write a script because I don't feel like it. I feel like it's more organic to just talk to you guys outright. With that being said, this will more than likely be the last. Well, not the last, but like these digital pieces are gonna start becoming less and less dominant on my channel. One, because this is over 4 hours of footage that I had to edit down to 28 minutes. I'm saying 28, it's probably not 28, but we're going to just rock with it. Now, these 28 minutes is ridiculous. Like, I'm trying to do better with these backgrounds. Like, I want to like add more detail to my backgrounds and like, or have a background in general. So this is why, like, I think in my last couple of videos they've had backgrounds. I wanted them to be like more have more of an environment. I feel like that's what I wanted to say here. Now, I've cut out a bunch of like random mistakes. Well, not mistakes. Like I cut out a bunch of like me going back and erasing some guidelines or erasing some just random things. So, there will be jump cuts in this video, just to let you guys know. I don't know if I can talk for a full 30 minutes. I'm just gonna be honest, but let's see how it goes. So, this character doesn't matter to the whole grand scheme of everything I got going on with my anime I want to make. I had to make that clear. It probably doesn't matter, but I did make it clear anyways. My perspective is supposed to be that little point at the edge of the screen. I didn't follow it exactly to where it's supposed to have been, but we got it close enough. Speaking of close enough, drawing this train, this very low detailed train, sketching it out, and then realizing I have to go back and redraw that train technically, and the amount of time it took to redraw that train. I like trains, and it really, I probably should have went with the painted method I did on one of my traditional pieces, as far as just kind of putting blobs on the canvas and then using other colors to make it look more like a train. Because hand drawing it out, each single cart, I made it way too long than I feel like it should have been. But hey, we live and we learn our lessons. And I think that was a big lesson I needed to learn there with that train. And all these angular angles, all these boxes and stuff. It's not good. It's not good for your mental health. But hey, I need a video for tomorrow. And this video has been done for a couple days now. I'm just not getting down to editing it today. Today's the 23rd and tomorrow's the 24th. The video will be up tomorrow, or for you guys, it'll be up today at 3 o'clock. Actually, I may push it back to 2. I don't know. I'm kind of playing with those times, just seeing how I like them or not. But look, I digress. I really wish I should start making bullet points so I can have something to talk about instead of walking around talking. Like, I can just be like, currently I'm watching somebody react to SpongeBob for some reason. But that doesn't pertain to the drawing itself. Which, there's not much to talk about with this drawing. Because it's like, oh, actually, yeah. It's something about, like, so these next few digital pieces I'm going to do, aside from the Nub Pencil project, which I do want to bring back at some point, because I want the Nub Pencil project and some of these digital pieces to feel more like I'm just sketching in a sketchbook. I feel like that is how I want these to feel, because I want you guys to draw with me. That's the entire premise of this entire thing. Sit down, have a video to watch, so you guys can like sketch with me, to build a community of sorts. Like that's the overall goal of what I'm doing here. Like yes, I'm drawing because I love drawing and it's something I want to do. But the community is what I'm trying to get a hold of. If that makes any sense. Cause like, and honestly, I should probably do my own research about the whole like speed draw side of things because I want to bring more things to my channel, like maybe some gameplays or some vlogs. I think vlogs would be kind of cool. But being an artist, you want to put yourself in the public view. So I feel like doing vlogs and stuff like that would be a cool thing to do. That comes with me buying a camera, which having a full-time job and planning on going to college, buying a camera is at the bottom of my list of things to do at this moment. So these lines on this train, man, I'm gonna keep bringing it up because I'm still looking at it. They were ridiculous. Honestly, top 10 worst decisions I've made in a piece to date, and that is including my middle school art pieces, which I do not have any pictures of, because, well, I don't have a lot of them. Actually, I don't have any of them, which makes me kind of sad a little bit. But no, that's a lie. I have one. I have one piece from middle school. I have in a plastic frame, and it's an eye, which probably sparked my whole enthusiasm for eyes way back in middle school. Who knows? But I have one. I don't have a picture for it to put it in the video, so maybe it should be on my Instagram. I think same name over my Instagram and on my TikTok. So if you guys want to check me out over there, you can. All right. So like it's not much to talk about aside from having the video play and you guys watch it and draw with me. I don't know what to talk about. There's a few things that I would like to say though. Bringing back to the whole not doing a lot of these because they honestly they take a lot more time than I'm expecting them to take. Compared to the Nut Pencil project, with those videos take like maybe 30-40 minutes tops because I'm recording them on my phone, so they kind of have to. So I'm kind of forcing myself to give myself a time limit. So I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna have more Nub Pencil project videos, or honestly just traditional videos, traditional sketchbook videos on the channel to give myself a buffer to do the more detailed pieces that is my digital artwork. Because these 4 hours of footage, it took me essentially from Thursday to Thursday to finish it. Because right now it is 10:17 p.m. Wednesday. Like I said, the video goes up tomorrow or today for you guys. This train here makes no sense. Like okay, never mind, skip all past that. But the train, I feel like, what would be the top of the train called? It's not the conductor. The engine bay? That's probably wrong. But whatever the front of the train is, I don't know why I'm blanking on that. I should know what the thing. I should know what that is. I watched Thomas the Train as a kid. Whatever the front of that train is, it doesn't look all that great. Like it's almost like it doesn't follow the same perspective as everything else, and that might be the case, considering I haven't done anything like perspective pieces in a hot minute, like any dedicated like cityscapes or anything like that. Which that was the plan for underneath the train tracks and above the horizon line. It was supposed to be a cityscape. I never got to that. Or it's not that I never got to it. I kind of just scratched that idea. Seeing as I'm already 4 hours into this, and I feel like making an entire cityscape digitally is just not my cup of tea. Doing it traditionally is fun because it's like you got the whole, you got the actual using lead, and like getting your values and your shades and all that good stuff down. I feel like that's fun for me. Doing it digitally, like it's not like I'm cheating, but it feels like it's too complicated to be as easy as it is, and that probably makes zero sense to a lot of you, because it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But I said it already, and send a video. So what's probably gonna happen is I might let the rest of this video just time lapse stuff out. This music. I really wish I had more music to use, but my music guy is MIA. Like, well, he's not MIA. I know where he is, but he can't make music as what I need it for. Speaking of making things, looking at the structure of this train, I should have took that out. Structure of this train rail system, I'm not seeing how it's being held up by these columns. I like the design because it's kind of like a futuristic, kind of modern s thing, which that's what I want my anime to be, kind of like a futuristic modern era, at least for the first season, with like a medieval weapon set. If that probably makes no sense to y'all, but that's the goal for it, anyways. So, but the train there isn't any support holding the thing in place because there's a gap. Now there could be something like integral as a part of it, but I don't know. Now let's get to talking about this whole background. I threw all my base colors in, and I liked how it went, but I feel like there was too much gray. I feel like there was a lot of gray. Now I'm like, there was much more gray than it had to been, if that made any sense. The sword there, I really should have redesigned that sword before I continued on with this piece, but I didn't. Because when you're in the moment, you're in the moment, and that's just how it is. I don't know what to say. I have sat down now, by the way. If you guys, if you guys was wondering, I stepped back down because I'm not standing up for 30 minutes. I don't know, unless I have a script, which that would go against my entire channel. At this point, I've been doing this for a while because I have videos that I've done deleted off my channel. Like when I was like in middle school, I really wish I wouldn't have, because there was like old gameplay footage of me like recording off my phone and posting it on YouTube, thinking it was gonna gain traction as a 15-year-old kid. Man, dude. And but see, the thing is, I was posting consistently because I didn't have to edit those videos. They were like, I would play the game for like 30 minutes and just post that straight to TikTok. Dear Lord. And I just post that straight to YouTube. And they were getting views, kind of. And it was weird. It was weird because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just doing just the most randomest activities ever. Like, it's almost like I was just didn't have a purpose. I was just coming home from school and then doing that. I really wish I kept those videos up because they're gone. The phone those videos are on does not exist anymore. It can't possibly exist considering I'm 23, which would have been like almost 10 years ago. That phone is vanished from the face of the earth. I'm really getting good with these whole gradients and the sunsets and all that, but I feel like after that, it's like, what else do I do? Oh, here my tablet decided to not work properly, so I had to go and re-download the driver. I had to go and update the drivers because for some reason with Krita, I don't know if it's Krita or if it's just Huion itself, but when your drivers need to be updated, like when you move your stylus off of the pin display and you put it back, it doesn't register the pin display. Now if I'm not mistaken, that it's just a driver thing, but I thought it was my old laptop thing. So I said screw it, and I built a PC. And it happened again. Now that there's just no way this is possible after dropping this much money on this PC, and then somehow having the same problems as however much that old laptop cost. But as I'm seeing now, it's because my drivers were outdated, and that makes sense. What doesn't make any sense is the bottom part of this train, like on the bottom of it, It's supposed to be an ocean, and I'm normally good at painting oceans traditionally because you have when you get to a certain point, you have the whole like kind of sticky, kind of tacky paint that's still drying. If you paint with acrylics like I do, you got that tacky feel that's it that when you're ready for it to dry, and that's the best time to go in and then add your little white spots because in the ocean like it has like little white spots in it like once the water like it kind of like fizzes, which is weird because why are you fizzing? But it does. So I was trying to replicate that here, and from a distance it looks good, but up close you can see all the imperfections. But see that's the thing. I want this to feel like traditional art, which is not, and I know it's not. Well, you know it's not. We all know it's not. But having it, I wanted to give it that feel of traditional art with the whole like kind of not mistakes, but like uh over exaggerated features here, or like sketchy lines, scratchy lines, stuff like that. Like little things that you wouldn't notice on a traditional piece because you're looking at the whole thing. But as far as here, those little defects can be corrected on a completely OCD level. But I like the way it looked, except for this. I don't know what that is. That was a mistake that I'm just not getting into, and that was like 3 hours into this whole thing. So, but I like the way it looks as far as texture, as far as like giving the piece itself a soul. I think I'm leaving it at that. Oh man, I can't talk for 30 minutes. I don't know what else you want me to say. If you can see the little textured bit, because I wanted that to be more like a concrete wall that's holding the train up, which I guess that would make sense as far as the structural integrity of it. But you know how concrete has sometimes like if it's been there for a while, it's kind of crumbly and like it has like little weird spots and splotches in it. I thought that brush would give it that kind of look, and to an extent it does, but up close it doesn't look all that great. And I really wish I specified it more because I'm looking back at this kind of ridiculous. Now that we're 17 minutes into me just talking to myself, essentially, if you guys could like and comment, that'd be great. Because I don't need them, but I would like some suggestions for things to draw. Cause like that's fun. Like yes, I have my own ideas and I have my own aspirations and passions and stuff like that. But there's people out there who apparently can't draw. I don't like the way that look. That looked very terrible. I wanted to be like little like sections, and that's just not how it played out. But that's fine. Apparently, people think this is a talent, which I guess to an extent it is a talent. But at the same time, I've been drawing for I've been drawing since I was like a little children, and that has been a while from now. And I can only say I've only progressed since then. So I hope I have because I have no way to tell. Because I remember what my middle school, elementary drawings look like. I remember them. I just don't have them physically because my parents didn't keep up with that kind of stuff, and I really wish they would. I have I have all of my I have all of my high school sketchbooks and some of my adult sketchbooks because I'm still drawing, of course. Never gonna stop drawing. I really wish I had more time to draw, but having a full time job does things to your mental, and it's like, why would I waste time in this thing? I gotta go to sleep. Like now, I have to go to sleep to be at work at 9:30 in the morning. But you need money because I want to get into making stickers. That's something that I've always thought about doing: making stickers, logos, stuff like that, decals. And I need a Cricut machine for that. I can get a small Cricut machine for about like $200, and that'd be the Cricut Joy Extra, or I can get the big Cricut machine. Excuse me, I'm not editing that out. Or I can get the bigger Cricut machine for like $300. Either way, that's something I want to start doing, and I like to start selling them. I think one of these digital videos would be me just doing sticker designs. Cause I think that'd be kind of cool, like making sticker designs for like later projects. Because everybody uses stickers, so it's like you can't expect people to not have stickers. That makes no sense. Cause I know I'm talking to you guys, but to me it sounds like I'm talking to myself. So when I'm saying these things, I read things like that's kind of stupid. But I guess that comes with the role of being a content creator. Because currently I'm holding my microphone. Like my microphone doesn't have a stand, so I'm holding it in my left hand, like dangling it over my face. Don't clip that. That's so stupid. Dangling it over my face. So I don't have to hold it against my mouth. Either way, man. I haven't even talked about the drawing, but that's not the point. The point is just to have fun. You know, just sit down, relax, watch my videos. That's the main goal here, and I feel like we're getting there. We're at 72 subscribers. It's not bad considering I just kind of started taking stuff seriously, like for 7 months. It's almost been a year. It's close. Um, I really hope to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. That is the goal, like always. But I'm kind of tired of talking. I don't really have a plan of what to talk about. So see you guys